Jackie. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about Dog Day. It's actually May 17th, but I did not want to actually, once I got here, I decided that I didn't really want to post anything about the dog until I was positive that we were going to go home. So, on May 2nd, I woke up at 5:45 in the morning. I took a shower, I straightened my hair, and then we had breakfast at 6:45 in the morning. It's very early, but they do that on Dog Day so that we can get our dogs as quickly as possible. And then at around 7:30, 7:45-ish, we began to have a lecture on dog fears, and our sort of methods for working with dogs. So, whether it's praise or, redirection through our voices or corrections, that kind of stuff. So, and then at around 8:35-ish, we were sent back to our rooms to make sure that they were puppy-proofed, and so part of that included putting the trash cans on the desk, and above the toilet, as I've done here. So yes. Then I just sat on my bed with my leash, and I kept hearing people, I started hearing one person get the dog, and then I just couldn't, and I was texting with one of my friends who's also in this class, and then the person stopped texting me, and I was like, dang, they got their dog. And I was pacing back and forth and pacing, and then my instructor comes, and I go, 1 second. So I get on my bed and I check the time, obviously, like I've done with Val, and so I checked, and it was 8:59 on the cusp of 9, so 8:59, 9 o'clock in the morning. She comes in and she says, "This is your dog. It's a black lab golden retriever cross, and it is a female, and her name is Olita, Olita. She's completely black," and I almost cried, because the first thing that dog did was jump on me, which was kind of cute. And so then we were left to our own devices to do whatever, cuddle, walk around the room, which this room we can actually walk around and, do whatever we want to. And mostly we sat on the floor, and I just petted her and tried to give her love, and she was giving me kisses, and she's adorable. And I'm not showing her in this video because it's a quick video-ish, sort of quick. What I plan on doing is inserting some of the clips that I've taken since Dog Day. They haven't been a lot. There's more pictures than actual film clips. Actually, most of it's pictures. And then there are some audio clips that I took on Dog Day that I might try to insert, not of the actual meeting, let me rephrase, but of, she's dreaming, I don't know if you heard that, but of me waiting and just saying, oh my gosh, you guys, I am Olita. I am waiting for the dog, and yada yada yada. So then at around 10, well, a little before 10, we were escorted down to the dining room by our instructor and taught how to, or retaught how to settle our dogs under the table. Miss Lily did very well. And then, I guess that was more around 9:30, 45-ish. Then, we went to a, what do you call those things? Oh, park. We went to park them and give them their 2 cups of water. And then we went to a meeting where we talked about socialization behaviors, you know, what the expectations are of us and our dogs, you know, what might happen in the first couple of days. You know, the dog might be whiny, you know, the dog might have accidents, just because it's such a big transition for them. And, you know, we learned how to settle them in a lounge or waiting room type of area. It's not a waiting room, but it's a lounge, but it works the same way for waiting rooms. So we got our gentle leaders. Obviously Lily's, because she's black, is black, whereas Val's was tan. And then we went down to lunch and had lunch. She did pretty well at lunch. And then we went out for our first walk, and that was quite fun. She did very well. My instructor had to stop her nose a bit and stuff because she's a sniffer. Then we came back and we fed them at around 4:30, and watered and parked. And then at 5, we heeled down to dinner. That night, our class had a grooming lecture at 6 or 6:15. I can't quite remember because they tend toward that time. And then, so I groomed her and she did very well with that. She doesn't like her back end being groomed, but like honestly, why would you? Unfortunately though, I have to because that's where most of the hair accumulates. Let's see, and then we were free to our own devices for whatever we wanted to do. And then at 8 o'clock, we gave them 1 cup of water and took them outside for their last bathroom break. And yeah, she slept. And then I think I either came back to the room or I hung out with some people, but it was a very long day. It was a long day. It was very emotional, and I am very happy with this dog. She's perfect. I'm going to tell you guys more about her later, but I just wanted to go over Dog Day really quickly. And actually, I'm going to... Shoot, I knocked over my coffee again. No, it wasn't as much as the last time. Olita! I don't know if you can see her. 1 second. Olita! Let me see. I'm going to show you really quickly. That's my Olita. Hi. She's black. And I'll show you more of her later. But if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I know this wasn't the best quality, but I'm trying to get it done before I have to go to lunch and then to the airport. Bye, y'all.